Bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, listen, hey, good morning, good evening, and good night. And today, people, we're definitely not here for a long time, but we're going to be here for a good time. But I tell you why. KG has another show to do right after this, so we're definitely going to be having people on timers, and we're going to be getting our points across straight away, and then moving on to the next person, yeah? So what I'm going to do right now is, by the way, Mr. KG will be joining us soon. The fool absolutely forgot the time and was still swimming around in swimming pools and forgot about the time. So he's on his way to the beach in about 10 minutes. So let's get straight into this, right? First of all, what I'm going to do is specify who's on what side, right? So we all know where I stand. Yeah, I think we need to be giving Amorim a side eye about now. And if he touches toe in the relegation zone, then we all know what time it is. Go away. But anyway, let's bring in Riri first of all. Oh, hey, man, like KG. We can't hear no sound. There we go. Riri. I was just bringing the people in as well. Why is this guy here?
You rub some cream on your face, bro? It doesn't look ashy.
It's shiny as hell. I just came back from the... Listen, the clock in the gym was crazy. I took my kids to what's that thing? Swimming. But they're at the wrong time. Anyway, we're not here for that. Hey, Joe, you set the standard, yeah? You set the scene.
Yeah, I've already set the scene. So what I was about to do is just get where everybody stands. Yeah, that's what I want to establish right now. Where does everybody stand in terms of whose side you're on and whatnot? Yeah. So
yes,
everybody knows where I stand. Yeah. So I was just about to go to Riri.
Go ahead.
Please let me know where you stand.
I'm Amorim in.
Oh, Amorim in, yeah? All right, perfect. We'll bring you back. Quartz, where do you stand, my brother?
Amorim needs more time. He needs more time.
Ooh, I don't know what that sounds like. I don't know what that sounds like to you, KG. What side is he on? What would you say? Because you was giving the indicators earlier.
He needs more time. I feel like he's still with it. Still, he's not blaming Amorim. I'm not blaming Amorim. That's the killer. I am not blaming Amorim. I'm not
saying I'm blaming him, but he's some blame definitely lies with him.
You are blaming him.
Bro, yes, blame does lie with him as well. But anyway, I'm not done. Anyway, let me get through this. Charles, where do you stand, fam?
Amorim needs to get this house in order.
He's on my side. He can stay. Right. Abuki.
Amorim in.
And you can go. Mango, where do you stand, bro?
Yeah, he's got to improve things, bro.
You stay.
He sounds like he's got 2 more losses in him. That guy Mango's got 2 more losses.
It depends on how them losses come.
If we lose to Everton,
there's only 13 games, so we can't be giving losses away like that at this point. We only have 13. So even saying 2 losses, brother, we are 15th. Carry on.
Yeah, 2 losses. Where will we be after that? And losing to Everton? Are you mad?
Exactly.
There you go. So you lot got one game.
Joe, let me ask Joe. Joe, where do you stay, bro? What side do you land on? Mr. Fori, are you there?
Get rid of him.
Stinker.
Get rid of him. All right, so here we go. This is my team, apart from UKG. Yeah,
get rid of me. I'll just be here, just hearing what you say. Yeah.
KG is on our side. What do you mean? KG is on our side.
I'm not, bro.
Because no. Hold on. Earlier in the day, I said I will be Amorim out if in 3 games we need 4 points to escape relegation. You came out and said the exact same thing.
No, it's different.
What do you mean? You said the exact same thing.
It's the same.
bro. Hey, look at the table.
You said 3 points from 2 games. I said 4 from 3. What do you mean?
No,
It's the same
I don't
thing.
think we're gonna win the next game. I don't think we're gonna beat Everton.
No one said we're gonna win the next game, but basically, if we're in the same kind of relegation battle, you're dipping just like I'm dipping.
When will I give up on this guy? 1 second.
You said 17th. You said 17th. Let's not
Bro,
even.
Table, bro. Let me just look at the table.
You looked at it this morning, bro.
Wait, hold on. And how many points we got? Bro, we haven't even got 30 points to blood clot.
No, and then you were saying if we lose twice, this guy.
We got how much space? I think if we're 3 points off, 17 3 points off. Is that crazy?
Yes. No, it's not, because that could happen well enough in like 2 weeks, if not 3. So we are all on the same page from the looks of it. You said two losses, 2 weeks.
KG, you actually do belong here.
These lot, remember, because that means the other teams have to start winning games, though. Ipswich have to win games.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the same for all of us here now. I mean, if everybody is losing and we're
I feel there's different shades of this thing, because I feel there's some people here, that are sick of the losses already and they're done. I feel like I'm dealing with, like, some people are saying there's no excuses. I'm saying there's excuses, bro.
Nah, bro. You know what the funny thing is? Listen, the thing is about the excuses that we're producing at the moment, KG. We all know that the players are rubbish in the first place. What else can you keep saying? The injury thing only happened the other day. The injury thing only just happened, fam. So he isn't like he's got this whole backlog of excuses to be running with. The only excuse he has is that the players do not fit the system. Yeah. So, and that he wants to stick with his system 100%. That's all he wants to do.
But my rebuttal to that is there was players that were here that were working in the system that fit. They actually fit the system that they were supposed to work in, and did what? Like what the question I asked the people is: do people understand what a rebuild is, or are they just like just saying?
Let me ask you: do you understand what a rebuild is?
Yes, I understand what a rebuild is, bro.
So can I ask you a question? Yeah? If you decide you're doing a rebuild, does that mean you just put your head down and ignore any signs that you're going the wrong direction?
So should I just bring other people in then? Because seeing as he's here,
you might as well. Yeah, you might as well.
Answer the question though.
Yeah, go on. Say that again. Say that question again. So,
if you decide you're doing a rebuild,
do
you just put your head in the sand, head down, Martinelli style, and just run in one direction, ignoring any potential signs that you're going the wrong way?
Obviously not. But
exactly.
What are the signs?
Okay then.
No, but what are the signs to say we're going the wrong way?
14 points in 13 games.
But what are you expecting from this team? Because you must trust these players.
This team is better than 14 from 13 games.
Do you know what? Yeah,
where should we finish?
You know what? The funny thing is, right now, if we finish 15th or 16th, listen, I can't understand. We start dipping 17th, 18th, 19th. Bro, come on, man. You must say that there's a point where
I don't see us dipping. I don't see us dipping to 16th, 17th.
Yeah, same here. I don't think.
So you think if we go down to 16th, then what then?
No, but what I'm saying is, no, it's bad. Any position under 7th, 8th is bad. I don't know how you're trying to work out the best in the situation when this whole thing is shit. I'm saying 12th is shit.
I think we're trying to. I legit think we're trying to get blood from a stone at this point. Like, we know what the situation is. Like, we're aware of what it is.
We're dead.
You know, and a lot of people are on this what if vibe. Like, we can't do what if at this point. We are where we are. What if Rude had stayed? What if what if that you can't. That you
but really, it's the same what if on the other side.
Managers for less.
I'm not even saying the what if situation right now, Forget the what ifs then, If we erase the what if Ten Hag, what if Rude, what if that, okay, get rid of all of that, How about we say the right now? The right now situation is that this man is getting no wins, And if he continues to get us and continue on this losing trajectory, what are we going to be like in the next week or two?
Joseph Blackman, you weren't this hard on Eric Ten Hag
Brother,
You
forget
weren't
that
this hard
side.
on Eric
Forget
Ten
that
Hag.
side. Forget
When
that
Ten
side.
Hag
No,
was
no, no, no,
losing,
no, no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no, no.
let me
Allow
finish.
me. Allow
I've
me.
been quiet. I've been
Eric,
quiet. Let me talk. Let me talk. When Eric Ten Hag was losing games, there wasn't this same energy earlier, and
Yes.
this was the brother in his third season. When we started off 13th this season, you were still holding on to the THDL. So what is different now? We're in a
'Cause-
rebuild. To
Look
knock
here.
this yard down is time to rebuild. People want people want ones that people want to be the house to be rebuilt and livable at the same time. The two can't run together. Can't be rebuilding and livable.
who said
Okay.
Liverpool though? Who
The
said,
team-
who said Liverpool?
whoa.
I
No,
don't like this.
you
This
asked.
is
Light
very
him up,
disingenuous.
because he
You
was
asked,
the
hold on,
PhD
you asked me
leader.
a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I was the PhDL leader, bro, and I'm still listen. Anyway, as
Oh,
I was
thank you,
saying,
friend.
bro, yeah, brother. All I'm saying is this, fam. Yeah, I told you at the beginning of the season what time it was. Yeah, and you know the funny thing is, yeah, everybody who said that they were here for the rebuild, sorry, with Ten Hag.
So why you keep
we're
them now?
here for the no, yo, bro, hold on one second. Yeah, I never saw things get this bad. So why is it that we must allow ourselves to make things get worse and worse and worse just because?
But Joe, we
you
were
decided that
headed.
you were the baddest
We
man.
were headed in this trajectory. It just happened that Amorim is in the position, and we're in this trajectory. We were headed here. If
So
we're
why?
all
Okay,
real,
why did we sign
if we're
Amorim?
all
Why
as
did we
fast,
sign
if we're
Amorim?
all
I
real
don't
with
get
ourselves,
this.
we would see that
The
we were
rebuild
headed in this
restarted.
trajectory based on the
The
players we
rebuild-
have in this team.
The rebuild restarted. The
I have a
rebuild literally
question.
restarted because we got Amorim in the middle of our season. We're at the beginning of our season. Why would we restart a rebuild? We was already on a rebuild. You see what I'm saying? Listen, that's the only bit of the thing that I don't put on Amorim in it, yeah, because they shouldn't have brought him in at the time if they already was in the middle of a rebuild.
Agreed.
Yeah?
Agreed.
And like I said to you as well, Riri, in the group chat, yeah. The thing is, this is the only thing that I could say is plausible to say, yeah, that it's a good idea to maybe bringing him this season. To the fact that he could, because he obviously thought that these players were good. He clearly thought that these players were good for him to come here halfway through our season, yeah, or sorry, at the beginning of our season, thinking he could change things. Yeah, the only good thing that's come of this is that he knows the players are shut down, so we don't have to wait for that next season.
I also don't think he was given an option based on what you guys said, because we don't get the news the way you guys get the news there. We get, we get it when you guys stream or whatever. But based on what you guys said, Barada didn't give him an option. He was told either you're in or you out completely.
That's an option. What do you mean?
That's not a real solid one.
That's
That's
an option.
Not a real solid one for somebody who wanted to come to this club. Like he wants to manage the club.
I understand what Riri's saying. It's a do or die option, though, Charles. You know what I mean?
Brother,
come on.
It's still an option. If you can do the job, you're here because you believed you can do the job. That's why you are here.
Do you think he believed that he was going to work with Rashford? He didn't think he was going to fall out with Rashford.
Bro,
You
don't know that.
I think he didn't think he was going to.
I hear it, yeah. He didn't think Rashford would be.
There's going to be pitfalls like 2 weeks into your job. Like nobody comes into a job thinking that. Like you don't get hired for a job and you think 2 weeks in your manager's looking at you side eye or your coworkers are like talking behind your back and stuff like that. None of us going to a job that like that.
Yeah. No. Hold on. Let's just dumb this down. This brother has had over 20 games. If this was pre-season, he has like 5. So that is 15 games at the beginning of the season that this brother has had. Is this good enough? No, not really. Most of the players here, we are going to see them to next season. That is true. You say if we sign 5 or 7, with our current money issues, I'm not sure we are going to sign 5 or 7. So we have to be realistic. If he's going to be working with most of these players next season, and the current trend with most of these players is loss.
Okay, Charles.
That's
Charles,
not good
how would you
enough.
fix this then? You're the scholar. You know more than him. How do you fix the situation that we're in?
Nobody said I know more than nobody, but you have to look at the realism. He has to coach this team to being good. You can't just rely on
the reality.
the players are poor. Whatever happens. Let us drop to 17th. Next season it's going to be these same players. So you're basically saying we are going to be just dropping down the table season after
No,
season
we're not saying
until he gets up to
tune
7 to
out
10
them.
players.
I'm gonna be real.
Out them preseason. We're not saying that. No one's saying that he's not going to be able to get a tune out them next season. I'm saying the start that they had has been horrible. Like, these guys are trying to learn a new system. What you think by the end of the season, they're not going to allow to play the system.
Brother, I'm seeing them after 20 games look like this is the first game that they're playing in this system. We are watching games, not looking at goals in any way, shape, or form. We are looking at the future fixtures. We can't pick out three wins. We can't go from not being able to pick out 3 wins to all of a sudden overnight, bam, we are going to be up the table. It doesn't work that way for me. At least
sorry,
I
but
don't
Charles,
see
you're
it
you're so
that way.
frustrating.
What I'm
Charles,
seeing
one
is
sec,
basically what is right
Charles.
in front of me. Nobody
Charles,
is
can
saying
I
that this
speak 1 sec?
manager should leave, but he should be doing a lot better than what we are seeing. Brothers,
Charles,
we are 15th, gliding down the table.
Charles, let him
Charles,
respond.
can I respond? Charles, you're the same person who comes on here and rips into all of the attackers that we have. The same person that says Garnashes, whatever you call him, Erasmus, and those are the people who are here to score goals. But they're not scoring. They're not scoring, and you're complaining that we're not scoring goals.
I also agree with Joe
Coach them,
in the fact that
train them,
I feel like
make them better. Like, brother, you act like as if this is an impossible situation because most of these players that you're even talking about, you guys rate them. So are you telling me that these players can't be coached in any way, shape, and or form to do anything better than what they're doing right now?
They can, but we're forgetting the main problem, though.
You see,
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be so real. Yeah?
Because brothers, this is 15th.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after wrap
and
up.
we're gliding down the table. If you wait till we get to 17 to now start talking and saying, "Oh, he should be doing this, should be doing that," it's already too late.
I'm gonna be so,
that.
Go on, wrap up. Go on.
I'm gonna be real, yeah. Like, Amorim's not a shit coach or shit manager, yeah, but the reality is this: I don't trust Ineos, and he's not going to get all his pieces like everyone's saying. Oh, he's gonna get all his pieces. He does not have a choice. He has to coach himself out of the grind. He has to get in the grind and coach his way out of the problem because he's not going to get all his pieces. That's what I'm worried about, and they're going to sack him. So,
but you don't think he could get 4 games out of the
he's
last?
He's got to coach his way out.
Win 4 games.
What?
You don't think he can win 4 games?
I'm saying this. Listen, my thing is this. He needs to make a significant improvement because I'm still thinking Ineos will pot him. If there's not enough significant post-December next season, there needs to be a significant improvement because right now it's looking
But if you add the right players, he will be better. If you have a clinical striker, at least a mature, an older striker that can finish their dinner, will do better. You add players to the team, there will be a difference. Right now, he's only got in midfield, he's got aging Casemiro and a brand new. All he has is aging Casemiro, Ugarte. That's the two people playing the sixes. How
is Ugarte going to be back for this weekend?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I heard he's going to be.
This
injury
thing, like,
most likely, his injury wasn't serious.
Yeah.
His injury wasn't serious.
Hobbies
is a bit longer.
Minor is the one that's really out, not Ugarte or Collier. It's Minor, so they should be back this week, hopefully. But if they are not, then yeah, it's Casemiro Bruno situation. Maybe Eriksen and Euro.
I think Aboki had something to say too.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was just saying Ugarte will be available, but I guess my question to those who kind of want Amorim out is like, obviously none of us expected losses. None of us wanted losses, but we saw how these players were under Ten Hag, and we see how they are now. Apart from coaching and maybe scumbagging a win, what do you guys think or want him to do? Or if you're saying get rid of him, what do you think the next person is going to come and do with the same crop of players?
Well, what do you mean?
Can I just say one thing to his answer?
Nobody said that.
You know what's funny? Can I say one? Who's that? Go on, Mango. Go on. You haven't
Go,
spoken.
let Mango talk. Let Mango talk.
Not many people are saying get rid of him. That's the first piece. And secondly, how are you going to say ignore coaching when we're talking about a coach?
He's a head coach.
No. I didn't say ignore coaching.
Mango just read my mind, but calm.
But you lot acting as what? Wait, does everyone believe now that this guy's not a good coach?
Nobody said he's not a good coach. We are saying
Sir, one second. I've got a question. What do you mean by like good coaching? What do you want Amorim to coach them to do?
playing this in his system.
Brother, these are footballers. These are footballers, yeah. These are grown men that have been playing football for 10 years plus, and you're asking a man to coach
the players
to do simple things.
I honestly think the biggest thing about this team, I don't even think it's the system. I don't even think it's the system.
Coach there for now?
I honestly think these men don't even know how to play as a team.
One at a time.
Go on, Riri.
No, I was saying, I think with this team, with this so-called team, because I at times I don't even want to use that word, because these men don't play as a team. They're not cohesive. So I don't even think it's the system that's the issue. I just think these men, they don't know how to play together.
Football, yeah, they don't know how to.
They don't know.
We're blaming Amorim, yeah, for players doing stupidness. We're blaming Amorim for Onana parrying it out. And deleting them, man, not getting back. We're blaming Onana for the low, because right now everything is why has Onana lost all the why is the new manager lost all these games? But again, them players on the pitch, why are they not doing better? Let's be real. Why are we making the same mistakes now? We're saying, well, we're getting worse, but those players, they're the constant. They were shit on the last manager.
KG, Garnacho's chance. Is that on the coach? He should be bearing that. He should be finishing that. Man United is the only team that I hear someone saying the coaching is bad. The coaching is bad. The coaching is bad. I never hear this at any other club.
But teams have fired managers. I don't know what you're talking about. Teams literally fire managers all the time.
Can I ask a question?
So clearly, before they fire the manager, they're not happy with the manager.
Is it fire a manager for bad coaching or bad results?
Why, if it's not bad coaching, why would you go get another coach, bro? You literally go get another coach because you believe he can do better. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but let's not just try to do up illogical stuff. You literally replace somebody because you believe that person is going to do better than the next person. You never replace somebody assuming they're going to do the same or worse. That's crazy talk.
Tell me what one coach does that's so different than what another coach does.
Brother, it could be a million things, but again,
what you just said is not a question.
Wait, one at a time. So I didn't know what's talking. I need to know.
What's so different what's so different that different type of coaching that Ten Hag can do that Amorim can do different, or any other manager?
They completely different formations. What do you mean?
So wait, hold on, bro. Hold on.
I'm answering you. You asked the question, fam.
You said a formation. You said a formation.
Yeah? Play different formations straight away.
You're more nuanced than that, bro.
That's tactics. That's tactics. That's not. That's tactics.
Man management, profiling. There's better
man management.
Can I ask the panel a question? Sorry.
Hold on. Let me answer this guy's question first.
Go on, Joe. Joe, you go first. Sorry, you go first.
Yeah, when you're on the training ground, bro, yeah, you run different drills, yeah. You try to make sure that people know how to play in your system, whether it be playing out wide, whether it be playing through the channels. Even Amorim said it, yeah. He needs to coach Garnacho to play on the inside more rather than an outside because he only knows how to play on the outside, yeah. So a coach should know how to coach people. Even he's saying he should coach him how to train because he only knows how to play one way. Yeah. And just because a man played football one way for 10 years doesn't mean he can't be coached to play a different way of football, fam. What do you think coaches do? Sometimes you see a man that was out on the outskirts of a team before a manager comes and he's a main man.
But why is it?
I get that, Joe, and you're not wrong with that. That's not
what I'm saying.
We're gonna move on. Wait, let's go to Courts. Courts was asking a question. Riri,
I want to ask a question. Can intensity be coached?
No.
Yes.
Thank you. The team lacks intensity, bro.
Yes,
it can't be because it cannot be. Hear me. Can I explain? Can I explain and then
let him finish?
So I was fortunate enough to be at. Well, I say fortunate enough. The game was bad at the Fulham game. The thing that was evident was the fact that we don't play with any intensity. Now, when we drew with Liverpool, a match where everyone thought we were going to lose. The manager was mad afterwards because he's like, so these men can play with that intensity that we weren't seeing in the games before. But for some reason, against a big team, there is intensity. So if we're saying that it's coaching, a lot of the time, it's just that we're slow and lethargic on the ball. And we as a team lack intensity. Now, some of you said it can be coached. Some of you say it can't be. I don't think it can be coached. I think it's a player attitude. I don't think it's a coaching issue.
Coach, can I just answer that?
One at a time. One at a time.
No, I was just gonna answer Court's. No, Riri can go.
What I was saying, I was saying, I agree with Courts when it comes to intensity. Intensity is mental. It's mental. Nobody can coach that. You have to want it. You have to want to go out there every time you play and want it. And these players for years now, even under Ten Hag, you could see their games where these players go out there and like they're sleepwalking. There's a reason we were being called second half FC for a long time, because for the first 45 minutes, these dudes look like they're still in the locker room.
There you go.
Okay, can I?
These pricks, yeah. These guys,
No,
yeah.
KG, sorry, one sec. Let Mango finish.
Yeah, go on.
Nah, you know what it is, yeah? I don't know if we're conflating aggression and intensity, because intensity can literally be coached. There's coaches who've literally made their team play with a higher intensity. Like Leverkusen, with my man, increased their intensity. Klopp, when he got to Liverpool, increased their intensity. Like, if we're talking about like Martinez's aggression, I hear you. You maybe can't coach that. But intensity is literally one of the things people coach. That's the only part that's confusing me. It's literally one of the things people coach.
Well, even if you want to play with intensity, the players have to buy in and do it. And we saw Ralph Ragnick tried to tell these guys to run. They ran it.
Is it the same players from Ralph?
I'm
not saying the same players.
I'm making the point of
is it the same players? Don't conflate.
We've asked these players to play with a certain intensity, and they don't. And who's to blame for that? So now we're saying, the players ain't running. That's on the manager. Why won't they give a shit for the badge, bro? Why are they not running? Why are they playing with that tempo? You see him talking to them saying, speed up. He's doing what we're doing. He's frustrated. Bro, these players are the ones that got the last manager sacked. And the last manager want intensity from them. They couldn't do it. Now they're saying they failed in the Eric Ten Hag system, which is 4 at the back. And now they want to fail on the 3. We're supposed to have more defense. They're just shit, bro. These men are not ready to play at this level.
Hey, G, they are not good. I'm not disputing. I'm not disputing that they're not good. No, go, John.
I'm going to go next. Mango, you know, when you said that you can coach intensity, yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, and this is why, yeah. You know, you said that man like Klopp coached Liverpool into a more intensive style of play, yeah. You have to realize when he came to when he actually got a team that was able to compete, fam. It was a different team, bro.
Joe, do you remember the number of injuries they got in his initial run? I'm not saying the exact same players, and just like I'm not saying to play at the level of intensity this manager wants to play, it will be this exact group of players. Some of them won't cut it, but it will mainly be a fitness and a more physical based attribute. Intensity is just a certain approach you have to what you're doing. You might bust your lungs trying to play intensity. You might bust your hamstrings, but you can get somebody to run more frequently at a higher intense level. Like this isn't something I'm just trying to say, because I agree with KG in terms of it ends up sounding like I'm blaming everything on Amorim. I'm not. I'm just answering some of the things people are saying. And if you make a point that's good, that slander these players, believe me, I'll be slandering them with you. But if you make a point that says, oh, you can't increase a level of intensity players play at, that's just not true.
But why doesn't everyone run like Ahmad? Why doesn't everyone not press like Ahmad? Ahmad plays with intensity. Sometimes when Ganacho...
I've got a theory to that.
Intensity. Go on.
I've got a theory to that as well. I've got a theory for that.
Go on.
Basically, I think, a lot of the players know they're on their way out. So a lot of them are half-assing it.
How can they be on the way out when we're broke?
But they know they're going to be phased out. The mentality.
Phased out after how many years now? We are broke. No, we don't have money.
That's I'm saying that's the theory, because they're not. I don't know, man. This is messed up, bro.
I have a question.
But also, is there something to do with the money that these players are on compared to their compatriots? As in, you lose that level of hunger. You were talking about a Leverkusen and a Klopp. Also, recruitment is key. Klopp's team that was successful isn't nothing close to the team that he inherited. Recruitment in football tops everything. Now, our recruitment for years has been horrible. We've signed players for we signed a player for a system, then we change the system, then we sign a player for a different system, then change that system for years.
We're gonna do it again, guys. Because if we don't go for another manager that plays free at the back, then we just lie to ourselves. If we don't,
in this case to save themselves, because they're buying multifunctional players.
Yeah. Got rid of all the wingers. We got rid of all the wingers. We sold every winger and said they don't play in the system anymore. Now we're gonna see wingers in it. So and we're gonna have best.
Dorgu can play two positions: left back, left wing back, and right wing. So that's a multifunctional player.
Okay, and then
it's club signings,
bro. Technically, still, if they fire Amorim right now, check who's still technically at the club. Rashford isn't gone. Yeah, so they could still fall back to a 4-3-3 if they fire Amorim now.
I think the Rashford thing's bigger than Amorim, though. I think the Rashford's done with the club. I think that's bigger than Amorim.
That Rashford thing is not on Amorim alone. That, like Court said, that's bigger.
I'm just saying.
It's a lot bigger.
Wait, hold on. So you're not telling me, look at the difference of Rashford that other day. We saw him track back, jump into a tackle, bro. We haven't seen that. Bro,
stretch these neck muscles to header a ball.
Brother.
There you go.
Train intensity. These men don't give a shit. These men don't care. We need players that give a shit and locked in the game. I need someone. I don't get twisted. I need a new keeper now. Not even like right now. I need someone. I'm telling you, look, when you're going through it, you actually have to keep a clean sheet. I get, yes, it's not fair to keep it this, that, and the other, but you need to give me a chance. You need to keep me in this game. We was out the game in under 10 minutes, bro. 10 minutes. I need him to take us like, bro, let's be fair. Let's be fair. This guy, at least you say, all right, strikers try and do something. But big man, keep the ball out the net. And if you're going to concede.
You don't think there's a lot of the players that are playing in that back line looking at Onana side eye? Like legit? Like,
there's a group chat.
One second. I got a thing about that. I got a thing about that one. Yeah, you see for the Tottenham game when Maddison scored his goal.
Yeah,
it was a parry out. Yeah, if you slow it down and you look at the players' reactions, why did Maddison understand that this guy's gonna he's not gonna say he's gonna parry this ball. I'm gonna win this ball. All the other players all turned their backs. So do you like that belief thing? How do you feel that kind of fits in? Do you think they trust the goalkeeper?
Thank you very much. And we don't get twisted. We hounded out a man that won Player of the Year season after season. So you think this is not
KG? I think De Gea was right. We were right to get rid of De Gea. We just chose the wrong person to replace him.
I don't
De Gea was moving a bit mad towards the end.
I don't think at the time, he was on his way out. He was gonna go, but at the time, that wasn't our biggest problem. It wasn't our biggest problem.
Let's have it.
You guys remember what we did with that money as well? Like
Ten Hag wanted to. We wanted to keep De Gea on a new contract. Remember, he was going to be the
Ten Hag snatched it last minute. That fraud.
And they ripped up the contract. You're telling me you wouldn't like him just there, waiting in the wings, just in case this new guy doesn't fit? Because
do you remember the West Ham game? KG,
I remember.
Do you
where you wanted to rush him?
Game?
Yes.
Do you remember the Aston Villa game? Onana has bare games, Like
Charles, do you listen sometimes? Because I feel like I literally said De Gea needed replacing, but we chose the wrong guy. I'm not saying that I'm glad we got Onana or Onana should stay. I'm saying De Gea was making a lot of mistakes leading to goals. Now I don't think it was a top of our priority, but when we realized we were replacing him, we chose the wrong guy.
Did we do?
For sure.
Did we? Because
we
look at
100% did.
In that moment, Onana was what amongst keepers in the Ballon d'Or thing. It was like 17th or something. Among keepers, he was top 5 for that season. So technically, we bought one of the best goalkeepers around at that time.
Just to
Yeah,
rip
but
up.
don't forget
Just to
though,
rip up.
Inter was a very
My whole
solid
thing,
defensive team
with
as
the De
well.
Gea
One at a
situation
time.
was
One at a
he
time.
didn't need to go at that time. It was not pressing at that time. Everybody knew he had to leave, but dropping 40, 50 M's for a goalkeeper at that time was not necessary at all. Even the reason why we let him go, we are not seeing any benefit of it. They say Onana's kicking. That's the
Where's the
biggest myth I've
distribution?
ever seen.
Yeah.
Onana's kicking is a scam. I don't
What
know
was
if
the
I'm the only
hair?
one seeing it, but it's a scam.
What was the hair? What was the hair stats in his last season? How many clean sheets did he keep? Because it wasn't not one of the highest in his last season.
Probably. You know, it was probably one of
He won the
those.
goal.
But yeah,
My thing about the hair, yeah, is I remember when the hair first came, yeah, and remember like for corners he was just stupid. Like the defense just used to just bully him. He couldn't punch anything out to save his life. Like, I remember was it the Charity Shield game against Man City? I think he was making bare mistakes. And we had that brother, what's his name, Lindegaard.
Anders
we used to
Lindegaard was
sub
getting
them
minutes.
both
Anders
in and
Lindegaard was
out.
getting minutes. Yeah.
Ah,
The thing about the hair, I like the way that he bounced back. Look at the way he came back, and look at what he became. I feel like, in a bad way, he kind of warranted to have a season or two bad because of what we put him through. He saved a lot of stuff from us. You know, he saved us in a lot of games. He gave us a lot of free points.
Let's be real, yeah. Had we not had him, we could have been floating in this place where we are right now, bro.
Yeah.
Because we're in games, yeah, where we had no right to walk away with wins. And I'm saying we need right now, yeah, we need the keeper to save us. Let's be fair. Everyone knows that. While we go, we need the keeper to save us. And I'm telling you now, we go into games, and as soon as we concede first, this team ain't got what it takes. This team ain't got the mentality. This team give up. As soon as we concede first, and guess what? So now we have to go. But we can't do that.
This conversation opens up for a bigger issue. Yeah. And it's not De Gea revisionism. I see people saying that in the chat. You're just basically looking at the decisions that this club has made over the years with players. And it's just, you know, and I say this all the time. We blame the manager, we blame Ten Hag, but we have a front office that is signing off on this stuff. The manager is not signing these contracts. The manager has an opinion, yes. He says, okay, I want this player. But then you got these people who have to shell out the money. Like, I'm not going to have somebody come to me as an owner of a business and say, yo, we need to buy this equipment for the business to do better. And I'm looking at the overhead and I'm looking at my budget. And I'm like, all right, let's just go out and get this equipment. Like, that don't make no sense.
Perfect. And you know, this is one thing that we've been bamboozled. You know, we've been bamboozled. This man said, we said with the last manager, he had too much power. So we're going to change that and we're going to bring in a coach. So now why is it that he's allowed to say, I got rid of all these players and it was my decision? Well, you're the coach. How do you do that? That's
you know what? Yeah, that's also something that I forgot to
he's taking the pelters, but he's the coach. He's only in charge of coaching the team and putting the team out. He doesn't get to say who we signed, really. He doesn't get to say who goes out. He is not that man. You're not the manager. That's what he told us. New structure. Everything's changed. So all of a sudden, where's that gone now? What's going on?
Can we hear from VB and
roll
Josh?
that man out. You can roll that man out.
Hold on.
Can we hear from VB and Josh? Because they've been in and they haven't said anything.
Yeah, true. Yeah, go on, VB.
I didn't even know what we're talking about, to be honest.
Everything. Anything, just talk.
Everything.
Can I say?
There you go. Go on.
Go. Let VB go.
No, Josh, you go ahead. I know you came in.
You know what we're talking about.
So the thing is, you know what? I'll say this. Yeah, since we're talking about previous managers, I just want to say, you know, Ten Hag used to get a lot of side eyes. Amorim is not getting back.
He's gonna wait to bring out Ten Hag.
I'm just saying Amorim is not getting the side eye for a lot of things, man. What happened in the training there? What happened in the training where you have 4 experienced senior players getting injured at once? How did that happen? Like, that's what I'm just gonna say. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's not wrong. To be fair, he's not wrong. When them man were dropping like flies last season, everyone was blaming Ten Hag for the injuries.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but this is just 1 week that just went wrong under Amorim. Like, you can't really say
I'm not
it's the
saying he needs
same
to be
thing.
blamed. I'm just saying.
Nah, blame him though, because why are we losing 6 players in 1 week? But it's not the same. You know, it's just not the same thing.
Some
Kind of
of it
like,
was illness though, and
yeah,
some of it was
yeah,
illness.
and also, yeah, hold
So
on with
that's
that
not on
because
the as
KG
in
said,
illness is illness.
KG said something that actually made me remember. This manager really did say that he's the one that handles who comes into the club and who leaves. If that is true, yeah, because I don't actually believe it. I think Ineos just giving players or whatever goes on there, really. But if he has a hand in it here, then how did this brother give out all our attackers with no replacement coming in? That is,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they didn't give him any
Where
they
Amarin
gave
is
him no
concerned,
money.
I look at it,
I
Charles.
don't
Me,
understand.
I mean, most people look at it from the footballing aspect. I look at it from both. I look at it from the personality of the manager or the coach. And Amarin strikes me as somebody that has a very high ego.
Yes.
Like he has that. And that situation with Rashford, he felt disrespected, and he was like, F you. You're not playing in my team because you didn't come to me first. You just went and did what you did. And that was like a diss to him. And with other things, like Anthony and stuff like that, he was like,
the Russian thing's deeper than that.
Anthony,
The
bro,
Russian thing's deeper than that.
Why would he get rid of Anthony? No one can explain to me.
Because he went out and he said,
Yeah,
Anthony never played, bro, and then
but
he
he never
just
played.
left.
But
Why?
when Anthony played at right wing back, he was okay, you know. He
Yeah,
weren't that bad.
I don't think.
Why would he make himself weaker on purpose? That doesn't make sense. Why would he say, look, remember when he put Rashford in the team? That's someone he didn't like, you know. He put Rashford in the team for, was it the Newcastle game? Not to play, just because he needed a body. So he actually has the understanding of, if this gets mad, I'm actually going to play a player I don't like. So you're now telling me, he said, you know what? I'm going to weaken myself. I'm going to get rid of all these players, say bye to Anthony, and nothing comes in. He could never have done that.
I'm going to be real. Ineos on the high earners out.
Can I ask a question? And this has been on my mind for a while. Do you think that do you think for the most part the manager becomes the fall guy at this club?
Yes.
All the
yes.
time.
He has to, because he's the
and
one.
I'm not
that we
just
are
talking
going to
about
hold.
this manager. I'm talking about for like the last
all of them.
10 years.
All of
Do
them.
you believe that they become the fall guy, like the
Yes.
back office or the front office?
They have to, because
make
they are
these
the ones we
decisions,
always
and then the
hold.
manager has to go out there into the media and be like, yeah, I definitely was a part of this, when God knows they probably were never a part of any of these decisions.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah,
I
most
think
of
they
the time,
are
in my opinion.
parts, but not in any main degree. Like maybe they just tell them, oh, you're going to get this player, you need a CDM, these are your options, pick.
Ten Hag
You know,
had veto
that type of thing. But still, they're the ones training the players, they're the ones in charge of the team. They will always be the fall guys, so to speak. That's part of the job.
Like
So,
KG said, like
yeah.
even I wanted to echo this, right? Like Amorim is probably the first head coach at United. He's not a manager.
Yep.
Before Amorim, we had managers, and they were practically they were the fall guys for United, because they were managers. They were in charge of who was coming in, who was going out, and they practically came out and said whatever they wanted to, even if they had to criticize the club openly in front of the media. Mourinho did it, Ragnick did it. So when you have people like that, the club ownership, Glazers, in my opinion, they made them the fall guys. They were automatically going to become the fall guys. And KG, where the Anthony thing is concerned, I think Anthony only went because Ineos knew they could get the wages off the books. I'm looking at Ineos side eye, bro, because I know these guys are targeting all the people with the wages.
Yes, all
I
in
think
us.
we all been. I think if we're honest with ourselves, we're all looking at Ineos side.
And they know that the Ineos are afraid right now. Ineos have been cowards, and they're putting the manager on the front line because there's no way. Look at the decisions they made already. They haven't made good decisions. So now, guess what? With the new guy, because he's new and we're all kind of like warmer towards him, we're not going to put too much pressure on him. But guess what? Because we're losing games, yeah, if that relationship with the manager is changing, how can he really say, yeah, I stand by, I got rid of all these players? Why would you do that? That doesn't it make you, it makes you seem stupid. You've made the team weaker. You got rid of 3 attackers knowing you only have Garnacho, Xerxes, and Rasmus and Ahmed. That's all you have. That's all you have.
Do you know what's actually crazy? You called the Ahmad injury. You know, you called the Ahmad injury. Like that was the first thing you said. Ahmad gets injured. What now?
What
And
now?
our next game, Ahmad is injured. What now? Just
But
like
that's the thing
clockwork,
with this
bro.
team, and it's been going on for a while. When we get somebody that's doing really well, we run them into the ground. Like we run them into the ground because that's all we have. We don't have a team. We have individual talent on this team. Like the person that's giving us goals and giving us assists and whatever, we're gonna play them till they get an injury, and then we're fucked.
You see, but that's kind of like my criticism of Amorim, because I hear this system thing, yeah. But then when you show up as a club, you want to play the five at the back with the 2 10s, one striker. You reach Man United.
Well,
We
is there
have barely
five?
110. We have no wing backs or whatever. There has to be a way to play that five at the back, but you tweak it to get the best out of the players you have. And that's pretty much what we're all saying.
I
He's
agree with
not
that.
getting the best out of any of these players. And when you find one like Ahmad, he's played into the ground, and now we have no one.
So
We
what do
now
we
need
do
to rely on
about
something
Charles
else.
though? So on that, yeah, we keep saying play players into the ground and stuff, and he changes it too soon. I don't honestly know what we're looking for as fans because we don't have the option, right? We do not have the options. We now have to play Dalot, and I don't even want to play this guy. We have to play him into the ground. We have to play Dorgu into the ground. We have to play who else is there? There's nobody there, bro.
Now is different. Like right now we have nothing. I'm talking when we had them
When we had the
Anthony
three
still at
players.
the club, where you could afford to just take this brother out or something.
But then on that, just on the clap back to that is everyone and their dog was talking about how Casemiro will be the best thing for us. In that one quick game, we all saw Casemiro and said absolutely not. It won't work.
No.
Everyone
I won't lie. Like in that game, I saw that Casemiro cannot play 90 minutes. At best, he can give us 60.
And
that's
we
what
got another one. Oh, we got another one.
Yeah, that's
another
what I'm saying.
another player, Ericsson, that can't play 90 as well. So you got two players that can't do a 90. You got a Mason Mount that can't even give us one.
I forgot we had Mason Mount at the club.
Sure.
I forgot.
Yeah, but in that regard, KG, that's where I agree coaching comes into play. Because if you got two players who have a certain talent, but they can't do 90, then you gotta know how to do your subs. Like you gotta know when to take them off, when they're starting to like
look after those players.
You gotta look them after.
No, and to look after those players, you have to change the system.
Okay, why can't
Can I say this, guys?
Just tweak it.
Like tweak it, bro. There has to be a way. Like
tweak a system that you're gonna ask for. What Riri was asking for. You lot said you want intensity. You want intensity in goals, but then you need to have those men in the team. Help me, show me how we can do it. And I'm
it's not gonna work with Casemiro. It's not gonna work with Casemiro. You just play a mid block in the 3-4-3.
Bro, see, look here. Anyhow, if it is to play mid block, low block, high line, low line, just there has to be you can't tell me that you look at the team with all of these players of individual quality. Yeah, these are all seasoned internationals still. And you are telling me there is no way you can tweak your system so that these players can win against a dead Spurs side, against a dead Everton side. Brother, there has to be something. Leicester bopped us off the park, bro. Look at that Leicester team. Who are we taking? Maybe El Canus, or what is his name? But like, come on, fam.
Let me read these supers. Let me read these supers, and then if there's something that you lot want to respond to it. But I've only got like 5 minutes, really. I've got to do the Lex and KG. Here you go. I recovered from the next game. Wait, hold on. I recovered from the next game loss already. Right. You can't compare preseason to in-season training and match day games. Preseason is 5 to 6 weeks of pure training on system. Exactly. We need a preseason. Here you go. David T. Part of open heart surgery is stopping the hemorrhaging. Bro, you can down the table, bro. We are hemorrhaging points. We need a attempt solution. All right, cool. If intensity can't be coached, change your intensity. How can he coach Ericsson to be more intense? Joke team. Impossible. Ten Hag's tactics weren't good, but Rude showed what this team was capable of with good tactics. I ain't hammering out, but last
Not good. He came on the Ole thing, man. Fuck that noise, bro. Just chatting shit.
Hey, Rude, we played like crap under Rude, and all it was
We was shit under Rude, bro. We just told the man them to go do what we want.
Bruno Purple Patch still, bro. Let's just calm down with that rude thing. Like,
blink
Hold
twice.
on.
Blink twice if you're in relegation. Hashtag freedom. Laughing emoji. That's a Chelsea fan. Why has Cass came out publicly saying I'm staying for the money, boy? Hey, listen. I don't know who wants to. He's a chief as well. All of these players, bro. I'm sick of it.
I just want to say.
Final takes, yeah, people. Final takes.
I just want to say, obviously, we've realised there's a lot of issues going on at this club that are just right now they're insolvable. I think just a food for thought, maybe one for a later stream or something. Let's all come together and list down what the actual issues are at the club, because at the moment it's all over the place. And let's work out a pattern of how we feel we can actually resolve these.
I say less. Big up, Mr. Afori. There you go, Josh. Yeah, no, it's a 10-heart final thought. Let's go on. What's your final thought, bro?
Nothing final. I'll say this. Yeah. We were just talking about this. I want to add to this. Like, many fans forget, Amorim was rotating the squad. We were doing this whole rotation gimmick, if you guys remember. He wanted to figure out what the team was. He realized the team was peak, and he knew that they could only achieve so much. Bro, today, KJ, I saw this tweet where Benny McCarthy officially came out and said we wanted Harry Kane, but United thought that Rasmus was the guy, so they ditched the Harry Kane transfer and they went for Rasmus. You see that? So this level of shit signings is something we need to get away from. I don't think Amorim can do much this season, but if he's going to throw away the season, I want Europa League, bro. I want him to win that Europa League title, bring that to United, and then maybe we can give him a summer, because he needs to earn the trust.
I don't know if you're smoking Butch about winning a title right now, bro.
Right, who's next? Wrap up. Like 30 seconds.
Simple things. The only way he's getting out of this is coaching his way out of this. There's no other way. He's not saying going to support him the way he thinks he's going to get supported. Simple as that.
And coaching with the little kids that don't even know.
He's gonna have to coach his way out of this mess. I'm sorry, that's all it is.
How many managers in world football do you reckon is gonna fix this? Do you reckon all the managers that we're all comparing it to, do you think Moisey would come here and fix this?
No, he won't. He'll be surviving football and then he'll go backwards again.
All right, that's time.
Go on, VB.
Bro, you see, listen, yeah. I'm just gonna say this. Everyone that is Amorim out, yeah, just come out and say it, bro. Just say it now, innit, so you can be at peace, bro. Cause half these men are sounding Amorim out-ish. All of them. Yeah, it's a thing of, I know you don't want to say it, innit, cause is it too early? Just say it. It's not that deep. If you don't like him, just say that you're Amorim out. Because I feel like Joe is cracking. I can hear it in his voice when he's talking.
Bro, Joe's a good, bro. Joe ain't got ever in it.
Yeah, Amorim out, though. Don't lie, you're Amorim out. Say it.
No, don't even push.
Joe ain't ready yet. Not ready yet. But hey, go
on. Charles.
Okay, please don't stop that clock no matter what. Firstly, I would just like to say Operation Hyena is in full effect. You know, bring back La Pioche. Secondly, I would like to say that, well, I wouldn't mind bringing back Jadon Sancho too, fam. There has to be a way to end that contract. There has to be something that we can do there. You know, maybe bring back Mr. Freedom. And, well, yeah, that is where I will stop it. Shout out Dan James too.
Get rid of him.
That guy's
okay, so all I'm going to say is that, and I've been saying this as an old supporter of Man United, old in age and old supporting for years, we need to have patience. This fan base has no patience, you know, and we're always trying to find a reason that we're failing. It's obvious the failure is coming from the top and it's trickling down, and we need to realize that and accept that. I hope he can turn this around and at least get us to like 12th or 11. But I think he needs a summer. He's a good coach. You can see he's a good coach. He just needs better players and he needs a summer.
Thank you very much. Listen, yo, good show, bro. People are saying you should say the damn words. Listen, I know you. Basically, Joe, I feel like I know you now, bro. I'm saying this, yeah. You got one more defeat and you're done. And it depends on how we look.
You're wrong. I think you're wrong. See, here's the thing with the Amorim situation, yeah, because I know you got to go, yeah. The thing with the Amorim situation, the Amorim situation with me is that I believe he's a good coach. I honestly do, yeah. But you're doing yourself a disservice by not being willing to just win the game, even if you scumbag it, even if you just the thing in it, yeah. I want you to survive, but I want you to show that you're adaptable, bro. Yeah, I get that these players are crap. And we all know the ones that don't fit your system now. As well, you should by now too, yeah? You should know who don't fit your system. And I'm not saying do not play your system coming into next season, but for right now, can we please just win some games, blood? Can we please just win some games? And you know you could probably do that. Just win some games, scumbag it.
Heaven I'm trying my best, bro. All I got is Aiden Heaven, Xerxes, and them man there. I got a 9.5 and a wrestler. No disrespect to thingy, but that's what they're saying it is. They're saying it's a 9.5 MMA, bro. What do you want from me?
I did it. I want you to throw some clotheslines then, bro. Do some drop kicks, yeah, and then find a way to win the blood clot game. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to you. Win the game, fam. Just win it. I don't care if you have to go against your principles just for this time. But anyway,
big up, man. Big up. Listen, everyone, stay blessed. Flex has already told me that he's running a little late, so we're good still. But yeah, we can get the hell out of here. Just letting people know, is there any more supers that we missed? I don't think we did miss any supers. No, we didn't. You lot, thank you for watching. Big up yourselves. We got the review show. That's all the different teams. And that Yardman's pulling up. And then what time's that, bro?
That's at 10 p.m. British UK time. 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. UK time. We will be playing some pro clubs. So we'll catch you there soon.
There you go.
Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky that.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.